Hello guys, welcome. Good morning.
Hello, teacher.
Good morning, teacher.
Welcome Dana and Nora. Guys, wait a few minutes while I try to contact the people missing, just to make sure if they're gonna attend, to leave the notations. Thank you. Hello Jasmine, welcome. Guys, I'm gonna ask Ronaldo and John Alexander to join before we start. Same as Harold. Welcome, John. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, John.
Okay, let me just a second. Okay. Can you listen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, welcome. Before we start, all right, let me try to join from my phone as I'm having issues with my camera in my laptop. Wait a second. All right, guys, welcome. Welcome back. Good to meet you. Good to have you here again in this second encounter. Let's begin by asking you, how is your week going and how was your last weekend? Any volunteer? Feel free to turn on your mic and share with us. How was it? All right, guys, I'm gonna share my screen, so we will do this. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Your screen. Here you are. A clean erase. So just to confirm, we have Ligia is missing. It's not here. Nora is here. John is here. Ronaldo is not here. Dana is here. Yes. And Jasmine is also here. Okay. Names. Ta, 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 ta. Ronaldo. Not here. Let's begin. All right. So let's see who is going to be first. Vanessa. Vanessa, you can start. How was your week? Or how is your week going? Tell us, please.
Hello.
Uy.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
eh, I feel good in this week. eh, I was very ¿cómo decir? I was very busy with my work and my practice in the university. Eh, I come in the morning, the school, in the practice, in the afternoon, my work. So, my week, eh, I, mm, I've, I have a lot work.
All right. Thank you for that, Vanessa. Okay. Okay, just a second. All right. Thank you, Vanessa. Well, it's been a tough week with a lot of responsibilities, but the good thing is that we're keeping up the work. Okay. All right, Vanessa. Thank you. Let's see who's next. I deleted the page. Well, let's continue with Nora. You're next.
Mhm. Good morning, and teacher. How was my weekend? Right?
Yes.
And my weekend was basic too, and homework and more homework. A little tired, but good.
Okay. Okay, Nora. What did you do last weekend? What did you do last weekend, Nora? All right, let's continue then. Jorge, go ahead. Jorge, no, sorry, John. You can continue.
Yeah, yes, of course. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Well, my last weekend, um, I think I was at home. I was at home. I slept almost all my Sunday because I work and I do many things at the week. So the weekend, I think the weekend is for rest. Um, what else? I on Sunday, okay, on Saturday, I worked all the day at the an institute, teaching English and teaching French as well in the afternoon. Um, for that reason, I think I finished my week so tired. And of course, working at the university, the homeworks of the university, and that's all. That's all.
Okay, okay. So do you work on Saturdays at an Academy of Languages, or did I understand?
Yes,
Or
yeah, an institute from here. It's like an academy of languages.
what's
Which,
the name?
the name is ITEA, Instituto Técnico de Educación Avanzada, is located at the north of Caldas Department, exactly in Aguas and Pacora.
Oh, nice, nice. All
Yeah.
right. And how do you know how much are the courses there? Usually, how much are they? Are the courses English courses?
Yeah. Students pay per month. They pay according to the level of English. For example, I'm not sure, but I think the first level of A1 level they are paying to to 200,000 pesos. I
Per
think
per
so,
month.
per month. Yeah.
And how long do the courses last?
Well, the course uh, has I think it's 160 hours of the course of A1 level.
160 hours. 160 hours. 160 hours. Let's pretend that students take, I don't know how, maybe the classes are usually 1 hour or 2 hours or 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Well, two. I think it's two hours. I think so.
Okay. So they can finish the level or the course very quickly, just in 1 month approximately.
Well, no. The course of 160 hours is per level. Per level, for example, you study
All right.
160 hours all all the year from February to November, for example. Those hours
Gotcha.
are distributed.
Mhm.
How can I say that?
Yeah,
Or
distributed.
distributed for all those 10 months, 2 or
Okay.
3 hours per week.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you, John, for sharing with us what your week, how was your week? Okay. Thank you, John. Let's continue with who's missing. Jasmine, you're missing. Please share with us how was your week?
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
This week was difficult for me because I had to get up at 6 a.m. every day to do my practice. And today I had to get up for my class as well. And last week I only did work at the home, and on the weekends I worked at a restaurant. And this
Nice,
is
you tell
all.
me. Ah, okay, okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right, guys. Even though for some people it's been a difficult week, well, it's almost done. The week is almost over. It's Friday. So let's give the last effort we have to finish this successfully. All right. Guys, one person left. Who left? I need to leave the notation. Nora left. Give me a second. Just 1 second. All right, guys, so let's begin. Let's begin with a question. So remember that the topic to be discussed today is about fake news. Okay, about fake news. So let's begin with a quick question. The question is gonna be, what do you understand about fake news? Let me show the question here. Wait a sec. That's the first one. And the second question is, what input does it have in our society? Right? All right, so we can start. Any volunteer, feel free to. Before we start, guys, don't forget this pronunciation. This is busy. And instead of doing practices, you can say doing my internship. Okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. So let's begin.
Well, I have a question.
Tell me.
What does internship mean? Internship mean? Sorry.
Internship. When you are an intern, basically, look, it comes from the word or from the adjective being an intern. So, an intern, wait a second. It says that an intern is a student or trainee who works sometimes without a payment in order to gain work experience or satisfy requirements for a qualification. In this case, this is a requirement from UNAT University, so that it can qualify us to be teachers. So we work for
Uh,
free without any payment. So that is the adjective, and this is the noun, internship. The position of a student or trainee who works in an organization without any payment.
okay, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you seen this movie, this series? They are interns. They work at a hospital as interns. They they are interns. Okay. Okay, guys. Any volunteer, feel free to participate with the answers to the two questions.
Yeah, I can start.
Thank you. Yes, you can.
Okay, the first question, what do you understand about fake news? Well, I understand by first for fake news, all the comments or articles with the principal purpose of okay, that's all those are lie comments or lie, I don't know how to say that. Okay, with the principal purpose of how do you say engañar in English?
Deceive.
Deceive people. And the second question, what impact does it have on our society? Well, that has a huge impact because um, people can get crazy according to the news. For example, I don't know if you remember when people says or when there was a new there was a new where people were saying that the world would finish on 2012, for example, and
Mhm.
or yeah, 2012, and all the people start selling all the things. They sold their houses, they sold their cars, and all that money gave they gave all the money to the poor people because on that way they win the given. So it was so fake news can impact uh, uh, badly or yeah badly in the society.
Thank you for that, John. Thank you for your intervention. Yeah, that's right. And that was a good example in 2012. And that was crazy. I remember at that time.
Yeah, yeah, or 2006. 2006 happens the same.
2006. All right. Look, before we continue, don't forget we say society, and okay, look at this, the principal purpose. Principal purpose. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. Oh yeah, that's good. I thought that was like not the correct way, but yeah, you can say the principal as well. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you for that, John. Any other volunteer, guys?
I I can continue.
Sure. What's your name? I cannot see team, sorry.
Dana.
All right, Dana, thank you. Before you continue, wait, just a few seconds, Dana. And in this case, John, wait just a second. Take a look out here. It says people were saying that the world would, you can say would finish in 2012, and all people started in the past, started selling
Uh,
all the things. Here you are.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Dana, you can continue now.
Okay. I understand that fake news is false information that look reals and is made to trick people. Mm, Fake news has a big impact on our society because I can confuse people. Mm, mm, Confuse people, create fear, and spread hate or wrong ideas. Mm, so, in this document is very useful because it explains clearly what fake news is and here many examples. It it helps readers understand how to reorganize false information and think critical before sharing it.
Okay, thank you for that. Wait a second. Thank you for that. Okay, what you said, that's true. Fake news has a big impact because it gets people confused and also creates fear and spreads hatred. All right, don't forget that we say yes, hatred in that case. Intense dislike or hate is also correct. Listen, thank you for that intervention, Dana. Fake news. Remember that fake news usually works as a well, it works as an uncountable noun. Can you look? For that reason, is an uncountable. For that reason, we always use it as a singular. As a singular. No, so you cannot say fake news have or are. No, you always use it as singular. Has, is, like that. Fake news has a big impact in our society. It can confuse people or it gets people confused. Creates, don't forget the conjugation. Creates fear and spreads hatred. Thank you, Dana. Guys, let's continue. Felicia is not here.
Other intervention?
Who is going to continue?
I can.
Yeah, sure, Jasmine. Go ahead.
Mm, I think is quantical. Science fails claims are being made about a topic, whether important or no. And regarding the second question, this this has a negative impact since the news being offered to society isn't being truthful. And they will trust anything the news could offer, or perhaps they will stop trusting even the news that is true. I think I think that.
Jasmine, I have a question. Could you please tell me one example of a fake news?
How? Can
Sorry?
you repeat the question?
Yes, could you please give me one example of a fake news?
Mm, I don't know. Mm, for example, mm, um, for example, maybe when a famous person dies.
Okay, when a famous person dies. And what type of news would it be?
Sorry, I don't understand that question.
We reviewed many types of fake news in the document, right? So, according to those types and the example you gave me, what type would it be? Um, if you want, you can remember, guys, you can open the document to have it handy. The idea is that you can answer using that information. Look, I'm opening the document as well. Can anybody remind me what the types are? We have political, spectacular, fake news that stages a celebrity.
Satires.
Sorry?
Um, Satires. You're
Uh-huh.
talking about types of fake news. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Pranks. What else? False messages or private messages.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, and of course some YouTube videos, some false YouTube videos of or fake news. And yeah,
There you are. Thank you for that. Just a second. Okay. So there you are, Jasmine. Those are the types of fake news. Thank you for that intervention. Wait a second, guys. All right, guys, listen. Let's continue with this. Wait. Let me see. In addition to the examples given in addition to the examples given in the document, we are going to look up a fake news, like one example of another fake news, and you will tell us. Describe it with short words. Be as brief as possible, and tell us the type of news. Okay. Wait a sec. So go ahead, guys. Try to look up another fake news on the internet. Once ready, just let me know. I'm gonna set some timer. Maybe
Teacher,
just tell me.
teacher,
Yes, tell me.
um, an example of fake news is when a boss say that 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 Pope Francis
Mm-hmm.
mm, supported Donald Trump. for president, but this was not true. This is an example.
Thank you for that. And what type of news would it be? What do you think is the type of news? Political,
Um, yes,
political fake news. There
yes.
you are. One example is that Pope Francis supported Donald Trump for the president's election. You can say to sound a little better for the president election. Another example, guys. Thank you for that, Vanessa. I'm setting the timer for 3 minutes so you can prepare. Okay. Once finished, you will share with us your findings.
Teacher,
Yes,
the time is it is
Rosen?
just for Jasmine or everyone.
No, for everyone. All right, guys, time just finished. Go ahead, please share with us other example of a fake news, but that is not included in the document, and tell us the type it would be.
Okay. In in the document, the an example of satire from the document is is when the Onion or Le Journal de Montreal published funny news like Hells Angels protest against cannabis legalization. Some people through it was real, but this was just a hoax.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. Guys, before we continue, look, this is another aspect to improve for everyone. I'm going to show you the list of some verbs in the past. Okay, John, you're going to help me, please. Help me read it. Wait a second. This is the first, this is the next, and this is the other one, and this is the last one. Help us read it, John.
Okay, the first one is excluded. I think so.
Mhm.
Excluded, played, tried, started.
And the last one.
Polished.
All right. So I have a question, John. Why in some verbs we have the letter E pronounced and
Well,
in other verbs not?
well, when the verb, how can I say that? When the verb finished in de, for example, in de, like the first one, you have to pronounce the e, the e. For example, excluded. The termination, the finish of the verb is d e d. You have to pronounce the a, excluded. Yeah. In the other verbs like played, the verb finish in y e d. You you don't pronounce the a. The You don't pronounce the e. For example, played. Yeah. Cried, the same cried. You finish in the sound of that d is like a t.
Mhm.
Cried, played, started. In that way, you have to pronounce the letter e d. Started. Because the principal verb or the verb in the infinitive way finish in t. Yeah. Uh, you have to pronounce the ed, started. And the last one, the same as cried, you just pronounce published and you finish in like the sound of a t. Published, published. I don't know if you understand me.
Exactly. No, but that was pretty good. That was the explanation that I needed. Needed. All right. Listen, guys. Pay attention. Well, with that said, Dana, go ahead. Please help us read the verbs again. All the verbs. Dana, are you there? While Dana answers, Jasmine, please help us read the verbs.
Exclude,
The five verbs, please.
okay, exclude, lied, cried, started, published.
I have a question. In this case, you said started. You pronounce the letter E. What about this? Help us read again, please.
You pronounce letter E.
Please help us pronounce the first word again.
Excluded. I know.
Exactly. But you did very good. Remember remember, if a verb in past has the letter D as in David or T as in trash before, it means that the letter E is going to be pronounced. In the other cases, you don't pronounce the letter E. Like John said, excluded, started, and the rest. For the rest, you don't pronounce the letter E, right? Thank you for that, Jasmine. Done. We're waiting for you.
Okay.
Guys, remember that is a part of, it's one aspect for this course that I need to send to your tutor. The aspect is participation. If you do not participate, remember that the score is going to be affected. So I know that Dana has been participating, yeah, but in this case, like Dana, please tell us maybe if you have some issues with your microphone, any issues, so I can be aware of that and your score is not affected. All right. Okay, guys, with that said, go ahead, Jasmine and Jorge. You are the ones missing for the additional example of fake news and the type it would be. Before you do it, do you remember that news, that fake news about Pope Francis? And that was crazy because people said that he had relation, like intercourse with Donald Trump. Do you remember that news? No. Let me try to find this. Wait a second. Well, I couldn't find that source, but there was a rumor that thought that said something about that, where he had intern what do you say, like intercourse with Donald Trump, but that was totally fake. Guys, this is the other example. Anaconda sent from helicopter. All right, pay attention and please look at this video. What do you think? That
That
is a
is
fake news. Uh-huh.
that is incredible, but I think that many people uh, many people thought that news was true. I think so. But of
Yeah, many
course,
people believe that.
fake news
Look
probably
what it said.
created by AI. Tell me.
Yeah, old people used to believe this. Old people, the elders. But there is another one. It's not that is not the only one. Look, I think no, it was this one. It was in TikTok. There is a picture. It's not a video. Oh, yes, a video. Yeah. Look, it's too slow. Of course, it looks real, no? Look at this one. There you are. What type of news would it be? Anaconda scene from in the helicopter.
Well, I read in the document a news that create fear. For example,
Yes.
there was a news that was called, or it was about evil clowns. It
Evil
it was
crowns, yes.
created in
Clouds.
evil crowns. Yeah, it was created in Jerome. Saint Jerome. I don't know where is that the country. I don't know. But the case is that that post in Facebook was shared in 63,000 times. So 63,000 people shared that fake news, and of course, many people think that thought, sorry,
Mhm.
thought that that news was true, and of course, other people thought the news was a fake news.
Yeah,
Yeah, and as this this news, many posts on Facebook are posted and shared, and of course, many people thought the the news are true, and of course, no.
that's right. That was an example you gave me like yeah like that is in the same category, the same type as the one I told you. So anaconda sent from a helicopter, that is a news that creates fear. That example you gave
Yeah,
us is included in the document. Now, guys, I want you. Dana already participated. She told us some examples about fake news. But Jasmine and John, I want you to please share fake news here in the chat, or if you want, you can also share your to let us know the fake news and the type it is. All right, guys, are we ready? Just me and John.
Well, I'm looking for fake news. I don't find something interesting to share.
It's okay, take your time.
Teacher, could you explain it to me exactly? I just don't understand.
Es buscar una noticia falsa y decir qué tipo es, pero compartirla, ya sea un link, una página web, explicarla con palabras muy cortas, concisas, y el tipo, y qué tipo de noticia es, según el documento.
Ok.
Well, I found something here about the COVID-19.
COVID-19, excellent. All right, tell us.
Yeah. So, as you know, or I don't know if you listened that China or I don't know some rumors. How do you say that? Or some comments, some false comments said that China create the virus COVID 19. So the
Mhm.
news says in reality it was not the U.S. government that created the virus, and it wasn't the Chinese government either. And no, 5G has nothing to do with whatsoever. So that
So,
is
uh-huh.
okay. It says if you look for a quick remind, don't get your hopes up. It turns out sipping water every 10 minutes does not help. People say that in that time, people say that you should or you have to or you must drink water every 15 minutes. And that is a bad thing because uh, it according to this news that couldn't help the in that situation.
So you were telling us about the virus that it was created in China intentionally. It was not produced like out of the blue, right? And
Yeah,
then you were mentioning something about water. Could you please say that, like explain that again because I didn't get it quite well.
yeah. So people said in that way in 2020 in 2020 that you should or you must drink water every 15 minutes.
Every 15?
Yeah, every 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
But the news says that drinking water every 15 minutes does not help for um, your recover or to get better.
From the
If
virus.
yeah, for the virus.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, so the fake news is just the water or the creation of the virus or both?
Both. Yeah, both.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, if we fall talking about the question where the virus came from, it's just like a conspiracy. Like it's a mysterious situation. It keeps being mysterious. We don't know. We don't have a certain answer. But we are very sure, well, we have a big assumption that is, you know that USA, Russia, China are the potential countries in the world, right?
Yeah,
So, what a coincidence that that virus started in China. So, of course, everybody thinks that the virus was either created intentionally in China. However, it's it was not created by the Chinese government. People assume that it was created by the USA. It was like a way to fight that country, to make it weaker. But it keeps being a mystery. We don't know. It's just a conspiracy. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, John, with us.
Okay.
And the type of news it is.
I don't know. Could be what type of news? Tries to tell something. No fake news that I don't know. Could be politician fake news. Not exactly.
It involves it involves politics. Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
It could be. All right. Thank you, John. And let's finish with Jasmine to close the session today, guys.
The news is the fake news is about um, Nicolás Maduro is
Okay.
stepping down as president and leaving in the hands of Edmundo Gonzalez, but that's not real. He's still in power over Venezuela, and this news is a political fake news.
The news says that Nicolas is doing what? Could you please repeat it, Jasmine?
Nicolas Maduro is stepping down as president and leaving it in the hands of Edmundo Gonzalez.
Ah, okay, but that's not true. No, he will never step down from that position, from being the president. Never. Um, that's crazy. We're waiting for an intervention from the USA government, but they're not doing anything. What is the type of news, Jasmine?
Mm, say political fake news,
Yeah, same.
maybe.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Guys, thank you very much for that participation, and thank you so much for attending this session, the second encounter. Did you mm, type the summary of today's session and include it in the journal or not yet? Don't forget to do it in the same meeting, guys, so that you don't leave work pile up. Did you take the screenshot as an evidence?
Yes.
Yeah, I
All right, guys. So with that said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will see again next week. Okay. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
thank
welcome.
you.
Share to you.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, John.